So you've been looking for a grain credit builder alternative? Well, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you an alternative that can definitely be beneficial to you, and it is very similar to grain. So if you enjoy grain, you definitely want to stick with me all the way through this video so you don't miss anything. Now, my name is Rakeem Addison, and if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Also, tick that bell icon if you want to learn how to build a long, sustainable business that will give you the freedom you deserve. All right, so with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and minimize my camera and we're gonna jump right into today's content. All right, so first things first, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna kind of go through the website, show you around a little bit so you're familiar with that, and then I'm gonna show you the email I got from them after I applied, and then a little bit more into the video, I'm gonna answer some of the questions that you're probably thinking about. All right. All right, so let's jump right into it. So this right here is the website, right? It's useline, right, or useline.com, and then this is the how it works section. All right, so this right here, basically how it works, right? And I'll go into even more detail a little bit later, but basically how it works is they're not going to be needing your credit score. They're not going to need like any additional information other than your bank account information, right? So bank statements, and different things like that, and then they're going to use their app to be able to, like, based on how your transactions and different things are like that, then you'll get a line of credit based on that. Okay, so that's just like the short version. Of course, I'm going to dive even deeper into it and share with you all the rest of the details as we continue to progress. All right, so this is how the website looks, right? And you can see there's the apply now button, and then of course to learn more, even more information about it, you can just go ahead and click learn more. Okay, and it's also up here. All right, so let's go down even further. So this is kind of showing you what the app actually looks like, right? And you can see budgets, lottery, start a new line, and then it shows the remaining balance, and so on and so on. So if we push down even further, all right, so you can see universal basic credit with line membership. All right, so you can see get universal basic credit up to $500 for essentials without paying interest. So it's going to be up to $500. All right, and then once again they show you what the app is looking like. You can see what is this for and then how much, right? So you can just see a little breakdown. All right, and then there's the connect, right? So you're going to connect your bank, and then you're going to qualify. This is their qualification process here, and then when I hit access, then boom, that was that last screen that you just saw, that was pulled up when I initially went here. All right, so we're going to push down a little bit more, just kind of show you around. So here are some benefits. So you see it says no interest, 0% APR, which is a good thing. And then no income restrictions, pay as you get paid. And then this is big, no credit checks, right? So it's not going to be no credit checks. It's kind of hitting back on what I was talking about earlier with the bank statements and different things like that, and looking at your transactions using their app. All right, and then they'll give you based on based on how everything is looking, they'll either give what, 250 all the way up to 500, right? So I wouldn't expect anything more than 500, but if you go through the process and you're actually able to get higher than that, then definitely let me know in the comments. All right. All right, so I'm going to go down even further. So this is just kind of going over, showing you the app a little bit more, showing you even more features that it allows you to do as well. So you can take a look, through the website. Once again, the website is useline.com. All right. All right, so that's the website. Now I'm going to show you the email that I actually got from them. All right, so you can see it says line, thank you for signing up. So I actually hit this button right here, the apply now button. Now this is what's going to happen when you do that. So when you come over here, you're going to enter your first and last name, email address, and your date of birth, and then you're going to hit apply now. Now for me, you can see it says right here, hello Rakeem, you have successfully been placed on the wait list, right? So there's a wait list as of right now, and from what I've been researching, there's a lot of people on this wait list, right? Quite a few people, all right? And then you can see we are letting users in. We are letting users in batches, and we'll notify you as soon as it's your turn, right? So at some point, they'll probably send me an email saying, all right, you're good to go. You can actually click this link to get in, right? I don't know exactly how they're going to do it, but that's how I, kind of assume that it's going to go down. And then you can see also they have, a potential for you to like a referral program. So you can see right here it says, meanwhile, click share and earn. And then for any, like if I share my personal link, then you can see right here it says you could earn up to $20 per person who signs up and maintains an active line subscription. All right. So that's what they're saying right now. And like it says, it's a wait list. So technically, you can't get in unless you're in one of those batches, and then they allow you to go through and get full access or whatever. All right, so that's the email I got. Now let me actually look at these questions, because these are probably some questions that you probably got in your mind, like what's really going on with them. So as I was explaining, you're going to get access to a revolving credit line without them checking your score. They're going to be based off your bank statements. Nothing, pretty much in your transactions and so on and so on. All right. So that's pretty much how that works. So you don't have to worry about them checking your credit. All right. So the next thing is, how do you qualify for a revolving credit line? So as I was just explaining, I know I kind of got ahead of myself quite a bit, but past income and expense statements from your bank accounts. And like I said, they're going to use their app, and that app is going to be able to track that. And then they're going to give you a revolving line of credit based on your transaction history, bank statements, and different things like that. All right. And then once again, no FICO score needed, no pay slips, none of that stuff. All right. So we're going to push on down. All right. So the next thing is, how do you get a line account? All right. So first thing, you're going to link your existing bank account or credit card accounts. It says in credit card account, sorry, and then link all the bills which you pay, provide your personal information to prove that it's actually you, and then access to FlexLine, and also, start the transaction process, because they're going to be tracking like how your transactions and so on and so on. So that's what that's talking about right there. And then refer your friends, which is what I just showed you, where you can earn up to $20 per person. But I don't know how long of a stretch that's really going to be, right? Because if it's in if I'm on a waiting list right now, who knows when that's actually going to open up, right? So I'm not too fixated on the referral program, just to be completely honest, right? So we're going to go ahead and push on down. All right, so who is eligible to get a line account, right? So you got to be 18 years of age. You got to have a valid government ID. You got to have legal U.S. residential address. And then, of course, be a U.S. citizen. And if you're not a U.S. citizen, then you could be a U.S. permanent resident, or you can have a valid U.S. working visa. Okay, so those are the requirements in order for you to be eligible. All right, so we're going to go ahead and push on down through that. So the next thing is, how much do you have to pay to actually use Line? All right, so it's going to be a subscription price every month of $5.99. So if you feel, that's worth it in order for you to get a line of credit to boost your credit, then, you could actually just, get on the waiting list if they let you in quicker than they let me in. Let me know in the comments as well. All right. All right. So it's $5.99. So we're going to push on past that. All right. So now, how can you access your funds? Meaning, once you actually go through the process, or they let you in through the batch or whatever, what's the next step? So as you can see here, it says after you finish up the sign up process, you will be shown the amount that you actually qualify for. So you'll see whether it's 150, 250, 500, or whatever it is. You're going to see that once you go through the process. Now, the next thing is, to access the funds, you need to accept the monthly subscription, which was right here where it says $5.99. And then after you accept the monthly subscription for the Line app and you enable auto pay, because that's the next step, enable auto pay. Once that is done, you will be taken to the home screen where you can withdraw and utilize the funds that they're actually going to give you, which is the revolving line of credit. Okay, so that's pretty much how everything works when it comes to Line. The Line Financial, and that's pretty much the entire breakdown of what you really need to know about Line. Now, if this is something that interests you, you could do just as I did, and hit the apply now button and see what it tells you. It may send you this same email, and you may be on the wait list. As I said, when I was researching this, I found that it was quite a bit of people on the waiting list for this particular app. So they're probably letting people in bunches, by the weeks. Depending on really how much it really is, they could be doing it every 3 weeks, every 4 weeks. I don't know, the exact time frame on it. But if this sounds like something that's interests you, just, go to their website, hit the apply now button, enter your first name, last name, email, and date of birth. And then you can go from there. All right. So hopefully you got some value from this video. And if you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Also, drop me a comment down below letting me know if this was helpful or valuable. And with that being said, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Peace.